This video note demonstrates configuring a table on a web page. HTML tables display tabular information. Tables are organized by rows and columns. You'll use several different elements when you code a table. It's a good idea to sketch out your table on paper before you begin to code it. Here's a sketch of a table with 3 rows and 2 columns. The table element contains the table area on the web page. Code an opening table tag to begin the table. Code a closing table tag to end the table. The TR element contains a row in the table. Code an opening TR tag to begin the first row. Code a closing TR tag to end the first row. When you code a table, you code it row by row. As you code the rows, you code each cell in the row. The TD element contains a data cell in a table. Let's code the first TD element that contains the word name. Code opening and closing TD tags surrounding the text. Now let's code the second cell in the first row. Code opening and closing TD tags surrounding the word birthday. Next, code the second row of the table. Begin the row with an opening TR tag. Then code a TD element containing the information in each cell. Finally, code a closing TR tag. Code the third row of the table in a similar manner. Let's display the table in a browser. Notice how the information from our table is rendered in the browser. The text in a TD element is displayed with left alignment. Most browsers do not show the borders of a table by default. In this example, we'll use the table element's border attribute to configure the table border. Code border equals 1 on the opening table tag. The browser displays a border around the table in each individual table cell. Be aware that although the border attribute is still often used, it is obsolete in HTML5. You'll configure table borders with CSS later in the chapter. The purpose of the TH element is to indicate the cells that are headings for the table. The words name and birthday are headings for the birthday list table. Review the first row of the table. The TD tags have been replaced with TH tags. The text in a TH element is displayed with bold weight font by the browser. Although it's not readily visible in this basic example, the TH text will also be centered within the table cell. The caption element can be used to display a brief description of the table. Code the caption element between the opening table tag and the first opening TR tag. Here we've added the caption birthday list to our table. The browser displays the caption above the table. The table, TR, TD, TH, and caption elements are the basic building blocks of HTML tables. As you continue working through the chapter, you'll learn about additional attributes and elements that are useful when configuring tables. You'll also learn how to style the look of a table with CSS.